What's up, guys? Chris here from Mainly Mesh, doing a little mesh review for you guys today. Something I haven't done in a little while. I'll talk about why these things make me happy. So, my boy over at Madness Mesh, so on Instagram, he's madness_mesh. He's been trying to get me a piece for a while now, which I really appreciate. And so here is my little review of his stuff. So I strung it up in my favorite little Torque thanks to Pocket Power Lax. I think this is going to be the official review head because it's easy enough to string and always looks nice. I'll never get tired of taking pictures of this stuff. Switched over to doing the kind of overhand knot shooting strings. I like the way it looks a lot. But so to get to the mesh, this stuff definitely uses a Gimalax base. It's not tacky at all. Just a little bit of flaking. On the stiffer end of things, kind of reminds me of a stiffer version of Pocket Power Lacrosse's Power Web. So I would say I would give it a 7 out of 10. I think it could be a little bit softer, but it's definitely. I would imagine it as like a hard mesh of wax meshes. Definitely does a good job on the flaking. Flakes, as little as East Coast mesh does. Good solid stuff. This stuff's going to be really consistent. The Gimalax base lasts forever. Just some nice stuff. So definitely check his stuff out. He's just one of those young guns. And so here's why I like doing stuff like this. And for you guys to know, because I'm sure you guys have seen rants before about people. I get so many people who are like, hey, Chris, can I review your mesh? And I'm like, yo, I don't make mesh. I never have, never going to, most likely. But the way the business world works is what you do is you go out there and you make a product, and then if you're confident about that product, you send it to people. It's not people requesting, unless you're a big retailer. If I see someone with 200 Instagram followers, no offense, I'm not gonna. If I had anything to give you in the first place, I wouldn't be sending it to you guys. You want to go for the big guys and have them test out your stuff. If you've got a t-shirt, look at what Chief of Strings did. If you make t-shirts, go send a bunch to East Coast Dyes. They have to make a video about it. That's advertising 101. And so kudos to Madness Mesh for having the chutzpah, to use a Jewish word, having the chutzpah to just send me a piece of mesh and have faith that I'm going to give it a review. And for as long as I can, I will always willingly do this stuff. Not just because it's nice getting free stuff, but what this means is, I get a piece of mesh, I'm going to do a review on it, get you a few views. I'll be honest about it. If you send me something that's a piece of junk, I'll send you a text or a direct message first and be like, yo, I think your stuff is a piece of junk. Like, I'm not going to lie about any of this stuff. Do you want me to not review it? But then in terms of, where this mesh goes now is somebody who needs a piece of mesh, whether that be a camper, whether that be a young guy. It's just a great way for me to do some, quote, charitable work because I don't have the money to just be giving people stuff. When I think back to Ninja Lacrosse, especially, he's been so generous to me, and how many kids at summer camps I've just strung up their sticks with Ninja Mesh, and regardless of where your opinions lie, having a nice piece of wax mesh is going to be better than your Dick's string job, Dick's Sporting Goods string job any day. I don't care how bad your wax mesh is. If you've got semi decent formula, it's gonna go to help a kid. So I'm always down to do a little reviewing, and it keeps my stringing skills fresh too. Adds more pictures. It's a total win for me, obviously. I just hope that you guys know it should be a win for you, and if you make something that you're confident about, I want to just say, oh yeah, I'd love to help you out, but in a way that's me asking you guys for free stuff. But I want you guys to kind of understand the whole mentality behind the whole process. So definitely check out at Madness Mesh, at Madness_Mesh. I'll put his handle down in the description below. Yeah. Thanks a lot, guys. You guys are awesome. So this is my little farewell. I'm heading off to the boondocks of Maine for about 2 months. I'm sure I'll be posting some Instagram pictures from stuff I do up there, but in terms of videos, I'll probably be gone for another 2 months, posting a little less frequently, but hopefully you guys dive into your summers as well. And then as I've been promising for a long time, you can be very sure that I will have some very exciting stuff coming out to you guys once I get back. Thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you guys for accepting my nerdiness, glass-wearing, sarcastic sense of humor, coughing, sneezing, being my goober self. That's the heart of what I've fallen in love with in lacrosse, and it's fun to be able to share with you guys. So thanks again. Always down to spread the love and grow the game and string it forward. So I'll catch you guys on the flip side.